is the captain, just gone 12 o'clock noon, and once again, clocks leapt forward an hour, so it makes it 4 minutes past 1 now. Time for an update on our progress, and of course, having just gone 1 o'clock means it's time for lunch. So another lovely day, wind still astern of us, which makes it very pleasant out on deck, and a little bit more sunshine today, some more patches of blue up in the sky, and really very pleasant. And sea conditions, following seas, the ship just rolling very slightly with the following sea, the stabilisers keeping her from rolling too much, so we're nice and comfortable as we progress across the Atlantic. Where are we at the moment? 485 miles away to the east-northeast of us is Valentia Island off the coast of Ireland. It's one of Ireland's most westerly points. It lies off the Iveragh Peninsula on the southwest of County Kerry. And it was the eastern terminus of the first commercial transatlantic telegraph cable, and those cables were in use for over 100 years before being terminated in 1966. And many of the cables now run directly into the UK and bypass Ireland altogether. Underneath us, we're over the Porcupine Abyssal Plain, and that's located in international waters. It's adjacent to the Irish continental margin, but has depths down to 4,000 metres, or between 4,000 metres and 4,850 metres. So a long way down to the ocean floor, and so it's still a proper ocean area. And an abyssal plain, normally fairly featureless flat area. So it has a muddy seabed, has scattered abyssal hills that cover an area approximately half the size of Europe's landmass. And there is a downward flow of organic detritus derived from the primary production in the upper layers, and that then settles on the sea floor. Large number of marine invertebrates inhabit the abyssal plain. About 90% by number and biomass are sea cucumbers. Although they sound like vegetables as cucumbers, they are in fact animals as they move around. So these animals are increasing in number as more and more phytodetritus falls to the seabed. And the ecosystem is profoundly changed by the reworking and consequent aeration of the seabed surface layers. So that's all the way down at the bottom. Above, just on our route, we're still on our Great Circle, which runs from south of the ice 2 or 3 days ago until we pass Bishop Rock, south of the Scillies. That will be tomorrow afternoon. And that curves up towards the north initially, and then due east and west, and then down to the south a little bit. But because we started so far east, we're still going north of east at the moment, course of about 082 degrees, and we'll reach what is known as the vertex, which is the northernmost point, around 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. At that point we will be steaming due east, and then for the last little bit, from 3 o'clock in the morning until tomorrow afternoon, we will be heading increasingly south of east, so that from 3 o'clock in the morning it's all downhill on the way to Bishop Rock. And there we are, vertex in the morning, 3 o'clock. Here's Christopher Doyle.
Thank you, Captain. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The position at noon today was latitude 49 degrees 1 minute north, longitude 022 degrees 17 minutes west. The depth beneath keel is 3,350 metres. It's approximately 11,000 feet. We're continuing on our Great Circle course, presently steering 081 degrees true at a speed of 22 knots. Since noon yesterday, we've steamed 490 nautical miles at an average speed of 21.3 knots. And since our departure from New York, overall 2,321 nautical miles. It's an overall average speed of 21.3 knots. while the station from Southampton is 848 nautical miles. The weather at present is partly cloudy with sunny spells, an air temperature of 14 degrees Celsius or 57 degrees Fahrenheit, a sea temperature of 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is from a southwesterly direction, force 6 on the Beaufort scale, it's between around 25 to 30 knots. Over the open deck you'll experience 20 knots of wind, and the seas are moderate, with a moderate to heavy swell. Forecast until noon tomorrow is for sunny spells, fresh southwesterly breezes, and highs of 16 degrees Celsius or 61 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. I'd like to wish you all a pleasant afternoon on board Queen Mary 2. I'll pass you over now to Martina to translate for our German-speaking guests.
Thank you, Christopher. Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren, hier spricht Martina mit der Mittagsdurchsage von der Brücke. Die Uhren wurden soeben um 1 Stunde vorgestellt und die aktuelle Uhrzeit ist nun 10 Minuten nach 1. Unsere Position heute um 12 Uhr war 49 Grad und 1 Minute nördlicher Breite und 22 Grad und 17 Minuten westlicher Länge. Wir befinden uns also 485 Seemeilen von unserem nächstgelegenen Punkt an Land, südwestlich Valentinsinseln in Irland und 621 Seemeilen entfernt westlich von Bishop's Rock. Die Meerestiefe unter dem Kiel beträgt 3350 Meter und wir folgen momentan einen Kurs von 81 Grad mit einer Geschwindigkeit von 22 Knoten. Seit gestern Mittag haben wir eine Distanz von 490 Seemeilen zurückgelegt und somit seit unserem Ablegen in New York insgesamt 2323 Seemeilen zurückgelegt. Die verbleibende Distanz nach Southampton beträgt 848 Seemeilen. Das Wetter heute teilweise bewölkt. Die Lufttemperatur beträgt 14 Grad und die Meerestemperatur 15 Grad. Der Wind weht aus einer südwestlichen Richtung mit einer Stärke von 6 bis 7 bevor, dies entspricht 25 bis 30 Knoten. Die Windgeschwindigkeit auf den offenen Decks beträgt 20 Knoten. Momentan ist der Seegang moderat. Die Wettervorhersage für morgen sonnig und Temperaturen bis 16 Grad. Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Wir wünschen Ihnen einen angenehmen Nachmittag an Bord Queen Mary 2 und einen guten Appetit.